Let's address a question that countless older men have asked. Can I date a younger woman without losing my dignity, self-respect, or identity? The answer is not just yes, but only if you understand one vital truth. Your age and life experience are not liabilities. They're your greatest assets. Too many men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s fall into a trap. They shrink themselves, try to fit in, or even act younger, thinking that's the key to attraction. But doing so erodes the very qualities that set them apart: maturity, calm, leadership, and depth. This video is your guide, a Stoic blueprint for how to engage younger women without performance, pretense, or desperation. It's not about manipulation. It's about leadership, purpose, and emotional clarity. If you're an older man who wants to attract not just attention, but genuine connection, while remaining grounded in your mission, this is for you. Let's redefine what it means to lead in love. Number 1, the power of presence. Most men think they need to impress a younger woman with jokes, confidence, or charm. But the truth is, none of that lasts. What really attracts her is something much simpler and much stronger. It's your presence. A man who is calm, grounded, and focused will always stand out. In a world full of noise, distractions, and fake energy, your silence speaks louder than any words. She's used to fast messages, constant attention, and men who try too hard. But when you walk in, steady, still, unbothered, she notices. You're not trying to match her world. You become the anchor in it. This is the kind of strength Stoicism teaches. A Stoic man doesn't get pulled into drama. He listens, yes, but he doesn't absorb. He stays solid. He doesn't fix everything. He reflects calmly. And that calm energy is what makes a woman feel safe, even if she doesn't fully understand why. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to prove anything. Your value comes from how still you are when others react. That's what makes her curious. That's what earns her respect. Forget trying to be funny. Forget chasing her approval. Your real power is not in performance. It's in staying true to yourself, quiet, strong, unshakable. That is presence, and presence is power. Number 2, emotional boundaries. Here's a truth most men learn the hard way. You're not her therapist, and you're not her emotional support line. Being a good man doesn't mean you carry everything she throws at you. That's not love. That's losing yourself. One of the biggest mistakes older men make is thinking that being there for her means listening to every breakdown, every past wound, every mood swing, and trying to fix it. But what you think is connection often turns into codependency. And in the process, you lose your frame. A strong man doesn't absorb. He reflects. He listens without drowning in it. That's real emotional leadership. You're not there to rescue her. If you save her too quickly, she'll never trust your strength because she never had to earn it. You become another tool, not the rock, not the calm. Boundaries are protection, not distance. You're not being cold, you're being clear. You decide how much energy to give and when. Your peace matters too. In fact, that's what she actually wants from you. A man who can stay centered no matter how emotional things get. So protect your energy. Protect your mind. Let her rise to your level of control and calm. Don't lower yourself to survive her storms. Number 3, stop chasing, start leading. Every time you try too hard to impress her, forcing compliments, stretching jokes, hiding your insecurities, you lose a little bit of your power. Slowly but surely, chasing her validation eats away at your masculine energy. You stop leading and start performing. And once you start performing, you've already lost. Not her attention, not her attraction. You've lost yourself. A man with a strong frame doesn't chase approval. He's not trying to prove he's good enough. He already knows who he is. He walks with direction, speaks with purpose, and lets others either follow or fall away. That's what real masculinity looks like. Here's the strange part. The less you try to impress, the more impressive you become. Why? Because calm confidence can't be faked. Real power doesn't ask to be seen. It just exists, and people feel it. So stop running after her attention. Stop wondering if she likes you. Instead, start moving toward your mission. Keep building. Keep rising. Let her feel the weight of a man who's too focused to chase. Then see who keeps up. Number 4, the fantasy trap. One of the biggest traps men fall into, especially older men, is getting caught up in fantasy too early. You go on a few good dates, share some laughs, feel a bit of chemistry, and suddenly your mind starts running ahead. You're imagining what life together would look like. Maybe you picture moving somewhere quiet. Maybe you're already thinking about introducing her to your kids. And all of this, based on a few nice evenings. Slow down. This isn't love. It's projection. And projection is dangerous because it replaces what's actually happening with what you want to happen. You stop seeing her clearly. You ignore the small signs, the disrespect, the inconsistencies. You start justifying things because you're holding on to a dream, not dealing with reality. A Stoic man doesn't build castles in his head. He observes. He watches. He collects data. Not just her charm, but her habits, how she handles stress, whether her words match her actions. He stays in the present and lets the future reveal itself slowly, through patterns, not potential. Chemistry feels good, but it's not enough. Real compatibility is revealed over time, through shared values, emotional steadiness, and how both of you move through life, not just a few laughs over dinner. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the moment, but don't mistake short-term pleasure for long-term peace. Attraction can be exciting, but peace, that's what lasts. Stay grounded. Let things unfold. Don't project a fantasy and then wonder why it all fell apart. Number 5, never be the backup plan. This video talks about a situation many men face but don't always admit: being the backup plan for a woman. It starts by pointing out a common pattern. She only reaches out when she's bored, sad, or between relationships. If that sounds familiar, it means you're not really important to her. You're just someone she turns to when she has no better option. At first, you might think you're being supportive or kind by always being there. But the truth is, when you're always available, you lose value in her eyes. People tend to take for granted what's easy to get. So being just there doesn't mean she respects you. It means she doesn't. Then, the message shifts to something stronger and healthier. It's about knowing your own worth. A man who understands his value doesn't give his time and energy to someone who treats him like an option. He has standards and holds himself to them. Those standards aren't about being controlling or harsh. They're about demanding respect naturally. The most important part is the advice to walk away from that situation. You don't have to explain yourself or beg for respect. Simply removing yourself from the dynamic where you're treated as second best is how you take your power back. This is about control, focusing on what you can manage, which is your own time and energy, and letting go of what hurts you. The overall feeling here is calm confidence. It's not angry or bitter, but firm and clear. It's a reminder that you deserve better, and that real strength is shown by standing up for yourself quietly but surely. This message encourages viewers to stop settling and start living with dignity and respect. Number 6, mission first. Your mission is who you really are. It's your identity, your purpose, and the reason you get up every day. But here's where many men go wrong. When they feel attraction, they start putting their mission on hold. They cancel plans, lose discipline, and stop creating, all just to keep her around. That's a big mistake. Sure, she might enjoy the attention at first, but the moment your mission disappears, your edge goes with it. You become predictable, boring, and easy to forget. Worse, you become replaceable, just another guy who gave up on himself. What truly captivates a younger woman is not someone who chases her or puts her first above all else. It's a man who's so committed to his vision, his goals, and his future that she has to earn her place in that life. When you have that kind of purpose, you naturally become more attractive without trying. Your mission isn't just a hobby or a side project. It's your foundation. When you build on it every day, you grow stronger and more confident. You show that you respect yourself, and that respect demands to be matched. So don't lose sight of what matters most. Keep building your life. Keep creating value. Keep moving forward no matter what distractions come your way. Remember, love is not the goal. Legacy is. When you focus on your mission first, everything else, relationships, respect, attraction, falls into place naturally. Stay focused, stay strong, and never let anyone make you forget who you are. Number 7. Calm in the test. Younger women test. It's not because they want to be difficult or hurt you. It's instinctive. They push boundaries to see if you'll bend, to see if you're the real deal or just pretending to be a man. A Stoic man stays firm. He doesn't yell. He doesn't beg or get defensive. He simply stays calm and steady. No reaction is more powerful than calm clarity. When she raises her voice, he lowers his tone. When she brings chaos, he responds with silence. That is true leadership. That's what earns respect. She's not testing to break you down. She's testing to find out who you really are. She wants to see if you have the strength to hold your ground, to stay unshaken. The moment you react with anger or desperation, you lose your power. But when you stay calm and clear, you show her that you are unbreakable. Being calm isn't weakness, it's strength. It shows that you control yourself, not your emotions. It means you don't let someone else's chaos control your world. So when she tests you, don't panic or argue. Stay grounded. Stay calm. Show her who you really are, a man who doesn't waver. Because that calm, steady presence, that's what makes a man respected and desired. That's what builds real attraction. Number 8. Let her earn you. Don't open your soul too fast, especially not on date 2. It's tempting to overshare, trying to prove you're deep or special. But your emotional world is sacred. It's valuable. And that value doesn't come from how much you give. It comes from when and how you give it. The more you share up front, the less it's appreciated. Not because she's ungrateful, but because depth given too easily feels cheap. It loses meaning. Instead, let her earn it. Let her show consistency over time. Let her prove she has emotional maturity and can handle what you really are. Trust is earned, not given away on a silver platter. Only when you feel calm and at peace around her. Only when you feel safe should you start to open up. That's when your emotional sharing becomes real, meaningful, and respected. You're not hiding or playing games. You're protecting something precious, your true self. That's what Stoic intimacy looks like. Slow, intentional, and respectful. By guarding your emotional world, you show strength. You show you're a man who knows his worth and won't give it away to just anyone. Remember, real connection grows from respect and patience, not rushing or desperation. So keep your emotional depth sacred. Let her work to earn it. And when you do open up, it will mean everything. Number 9, the power shift. Here's the secret. The moment you stop performing, chasing, or trying to prove yourself, you change everything. Some women will walk away. Let them. They weren't meant to stay. The right woman won't leave. She will meet you at your level. Not because you begged her, but because you showed real respect for yourself and demanded it in return. This is the core of Stoic power in relationships. It's about being rooted in who you are, unmoved by drama or pressure. It's quiet confidence in your own value. No need to shout or over-explain. You're not here to be chosen. You're here to choose. That mindset flips the whole dynamic. When you lead your life with strength and purpose, you attract people who match your energy. So don't chase or perform to impress. Lead your life. Build your future. Stay steady no matter what comes your way. When you do this, you hold the power, not through control or force, but through calm confidence. This is real leadership. This is real respect. Remember, you don't need anyone to complete you. You choose who gets to be part of your life. Lead, build, remain. If you're ready to stop being just another option and start commanding real respect from younger women, this video is your wake-up call. Watch closely, absorb the mindset shifts, and take control of your mission and value. Don't settle for chasing youth or approval. Become the man who sets the standard, the one she has to rise to meet. If this message hits home, like, comment, and share with a brother who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to join Stoic 95, where grounded men build power, purpose, and emotional mastery every week. Your mission deserves no less.